Hi there, YouTubers. This is Race Bum from newaowners.org forum, and today we're out in the shop and we're going to be building a special tool that will help us lubricate the jack screws on our front landing gear on my HitchHiker. I would like to thank Ink Dawn for posting this, and that was back in October 2011. Here's the tool that we're going to make. It's a piece of 30-inch vinyl tubing with an inside diameter of 1 inch and an outside diameter of 1 1/4 inches. Then we have several different fittings and adapters that reduce it down to a grease zert fitting that we're going to be using to fill this up. We'll put the grease gun on this and pump it full of grease and be able to grease the jack screws on it. The zert fitting here is a special zert fitting that I had to get at the hardware store. It is a 1/8 inch pipe threaded at the end here. You can't get this at a automotive store yet. I had to go to the hardware store to get this. A 1 inch hose clamp, a 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch adapter, a 1/2 inch to 1/8 inch pipe threaded adapter, and a 3/4 inch to 1 inch hose bib, and the hose. This is 36 inches and it calls for 30 inches, so I'll just go ahead and cut it down. But it's again 1 inch inside diameter, 1 1/4 inch outside diameter. For the price for all this, it came out to just under $18. So it's not really that expensive of a tool to make and to keep, because you're going to probably using it several times a year to keep your jack screws lubricated. I'm going to go ahead and put this thing together. I'm going to use some Teflon tape to wrap around the thread so don't get any grease coming out of there. I don't think there will, but just in case. But once I get this all together, I'll go ahead and bring you back and show you what it looks like all together. Okay. Here it is, all completed. Got all the fittings together in the zert fitting. This is really going to be a cool idea. The way that this is supposed to work is, let's say this is the jack screw that's inside your landing gear, and this is going to be the threads that the nut runs up and down. So you take your tube and you go from the bottom and you push it all the way up. And then you start pumping the zert fitting here full of grease, and what it will do is it will pack in the grease around the threads. I think that's just a wonderful idea. Ink Dawn is a genius, and I applaud him for thinking about this and posting it on the forum. Very cool. I can't wait to try it. Now I've got to do is set up the truck in the trailer so I can disassemble the foot off the landing gear to be able to insert the tube. Very cool idea. Thank you very much, Ink Dawn. Okay, now that I've got the trailer hooked up to the truck, I'm going to go ahead and start disassembling the landing gear. I'll have to raise it up, and mine's going to probably be different than yours because I got the stabilizer bars up in the front. So let me raise those up and start disassembling that, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, got it all disassembled, and I had to take the safety pin off in order to get the tube up through there. I went ahead and put a zip tie on it to keep the leg here from falling down. I also ended up cutting this shorter, it was 36 inches, and I ended up cutting 6 inches off, so 30 inch is a good number on that. The grease I'm using is EP Moly. Lithium. So let's give this a try. There we go. Took a little work, but we got it. Okay. You might be able to hear in the background, the Blue Angels are here in town. Probably would be easier if you had two people helping you. I got a long ways to go. Grease is only up here. I gotta go all the way up there. I'll bring you back later when I get this thing filled up. Okay, let's try this again. It does take quite a bit of grease, so you're better off to at least get 2 cartridges. But you only have to fill it up once. Just make sure that you cap off the tube, keep contaminants from getting in. Feel it going through the threads now. Definitely got a lot harder. Okay. Let's pull this out some and see. We've got grease all the way up to the top of the tube. If it does, then we know that we've got grease all the way to the top of the threads. Nope. Not yet. We're up here. We still got a ways to go. Okay, let's try that again. You're up. Okay, got it all back together. Let's see how it works. Hi there YouTubers, this is Race Bum, and I wanted to give you my final thoughts on the maintenance of the front landing gear jack screw. I did have a difficult time getting the end of the vinyl hose to go around the jack screw. The vinyl hose was not round. As you can see, it's more oblong than round. If you make this tool, you might take a 3/4 inch PVC pipe and insert it about 3 inches or so. And you can either use a heat gun or hair dryer and see if the vinyl hose will take the shape of the pipe. If it does, I'm sure this will be a much easier job. I also could have used another person to help with the grease gun or hold the connection at the zert fitting. Otherwise, I'm real happy with how this came out. I did loan the tool out to one of the forum members. I will be interested to see how it worked for him and hear what suggestions he has. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope this video will help you when you're ready to lubricate the jack screws on your HitchHiker. Till next time.